flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, the next item is approval of the agenda. Does anyone have anything they'd like to add or alter on the agenda?
If there's no additions to the agenda, I'd like to make a motion to approve as submitted.
Support.
Moved and supported to approve the agenda as submitted. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstaining? Motion carries. The next item is approval of the minutes for the regular meeting of January the 14th.
I make a motion that the minutes be approved as presented.
Support.
Moved and supported to approve the minutes as presented. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstaining? Motion carries. The next item on the agenda is financial report. Colleen?
We have began the month, the beginning balance was $84,612.30. We took in receipts of $158,960.18, and we made disbursements of $51,489.08, leaving us with an ending balance in the general fund of $192,083.40.
I make a motion to accept the financial report as submitted.
Support.
Moved and supported to accept the financial report as submitted. Any discussion?
I have one, just on your second sheet there,
Oh,
Colleen,
dear.
where it says, public fund and general accounts, and you said private bank.
That's the name of the bank.
Oh, okay, I was
I know.
wondering that. Is
I
there
know.
a bank called private
Yeah,
bank?
yeah, there is.
Okay.
And they give better rates than
Okay.
a lot of the others, so yes, private bank is the name of the bank.
Okay, all right, that's my only question.
Great. Any other discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstaining? Motion carries. Next item is correspondence. Item A. In your packet, we got a communication from Emergency Management that they're going to have a workshop on February 27th. And if you notice today, it's going to correspond with pipeline dinner, which is coming up further on the agenda. So if anyone is interested in going, here's the information. And it may be interesting, don't know. It's about, the heading is Hurricane Superstorm Sandy. And I believe they're gonna show how all the government entities and everything, how they handled that emergency and how that would relate to a possible emergency, a large emergency in St. Clair County.
May drop in on that.
Okay, moving on. Item 1B, Road Commission Township Meeting. We discussed this last month, and we chose a time from 3:30 to 5:30 on the 24th of February. So hopefully as many as possible can attend. It's at the airport at the St. Clair County Road Office. And we kind of discussed it last month. And I guess the consensus was you wanted a road tour, right? Okay. I hear everybody jumping up and down, but do they have road tours over in Macomb
Better
County
wait
with
till,
the
like, April.
townships?
I never heard of it.
Yeah, we'll have it, like Colleen says, in April.
In April, what good would it do? Right now.
Well, we do have our county road foreman has resigned and Mike is back and he's accepted the job on a permanent basis.
What
is my
happened?
understanding.
Really?
He has?
He's out of retirement.
No, not
No.
Tom, Mike.
Mike, okay,
So
that's
everybody-
The
right.
interim one we had last year.
That's right.
Wow.
So, that's all I know. Okay,
To say there's no drama in St. Clair County.
Probably under duress, too.
Yeah, probably.
okay, moving on. Item C is a tax deadline for collection of property taxes. Colleen?
Oh, well, I'm sure that there are some entities that are ending the tax collection on the 14th or 15th of February, but we are extending it your tax bill will say February the 18th, because the banks are closed on February the 17th. That will be the last day that taxpayers can pay at First State or Bell River Community Credit Union. But I would appreciate it if the board would again extend the date till the last day of February to be paid in those last couple weeks in the office only or by mail. And I will accept postmark up until the 28th of February. That gives everybody just a little bit more time, and the county does not really care as long as we turn over our books on the 1st of March. That's all they care about. So if you will kindly consent to doing that, as we have done in the past, it will.
So moved.
Good, thank you.
To extend that to the end of February.
Good.
Second.
Moved and supported to extend the tax deadline for collection of taxes at the Township Hall until February 28th. Isn't that at the discretion of the treasurer, the date?
Yes, but
But you just like the board, Joe?
yes, and
Okay.
to know about it, don't spread the word out there too,
Okay,
too much,
'cause I
but.
thought it was at your discretion.
Yes, and don't forget that we now have that new and very impressive Dropbox that you can pull up at night and feel perfectly safe in dropping your taxes off.
Motion sensor worked on it yet tonight,
Good,
another miracle.
thank you.
Okay, so it's moved and supported to extend the tax deadline to February 28th at the Township Hall. Any other discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstaining, motion carries. Item 1D, this is the pipeline safety dinner that's put on every year, and it's the same night as the emergency management thing. It's a very good dinner. It's up in Marysville. A lot of people go. What do you think, Wayne? They have like 500-600 people there usually? Place is full. So if you would like to attend, you can email them or call, but you need the number and you need the web code to do it. And,
Those what people do for a free dinner, huh? Free meal, huh?
well, they got a lot of nice gifts if you go early.
No, I was to one a few years ago when they're starting it out, it wasn't as big as it is now. It was more
So-
than,
And they give you a little presentation on, pipeline safety and markers for pipes. And it's designed for, there's police there, there's fire there, there's underground construction crews there, municipalities, you name it, they're there.
peddling their,
So,
different people are peddling their wares there.
okay. No old business on the agenda. New business. Item A, Resolution 2014-04, Poverty Guideline Resolution. And we've been doing this basically every year. So I tried to change the language in here so that that would not be necessary, because the amounts that are determined by the United States Office of Management and Budget are not stated specifically, so I don't think we have to do it every year. And if you notice under number 6, where it says eligibility requirements, it gives a maximum amount that you can have excluding your principal residence and comply with an asset level test approved by the Township Board. The addition to your packet, item 3A, is that asset level test that Casco Township uses. So if you make a motion to approve this resolution, please include in your motion that it includes that asset level test.
I will make a motion to approve Resolution 2014-04 and include the Casco Township hardship exemption calculation formula.
Support.
Okay, moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll call for a roll call vote, please.
And Colleen,
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
did I throw you off there?
I didn't hear.
Bill,
Aye.
me, Dan,
Yes.
and Joe.
Yes.
Okay, moving on. 3B, Resolution 2014-05, resolution to allow local residents to protest property assessments in writing. I don't think we've ever done this before, but I was in contact with another township, and then I was in contact with MTA. And they said that if you don't live in the township but you own property here, legally you can write in your protest. But if you live in the township, in order to do that, you need to pass this resolution.
Oh,
So here it is. So this says people in Casco, which it says on your assessment that you can
Right.
send it in a writing. So to be up to snuff, we needed this resolution, so that's why it's in the packet.
I move that we adopt this resolution, so we're up to snuff.
I'll support it.
Moved and supported to approve resolution 2014-05 to allow local residents to protest assessments in writing. Is there any discussion?
Sort of like how the president can do a state of union. Get it right. Is that constitution?
Hearing none, we'll call for a roll call vote, please.
Okay, Dan,
Yes.
Joe,
Yes.
me, Bill,
Aye.
You
and
didn't say
Colleen.
anything, Pam.
yes.
Huh?
I
I,
didn't say anything. You said, Bill.
aye.
Tell her. Okay,
It's on tape.
Yeah, does she want
Yeah,
an
she
aye?
didn't
I'll
say
give
anything.
her an aye.
okay, moving on, item 3C, budget adjustments. Be honest with you, last year we were a little slow with the adjustments, and then when we got to the end of the fiscal year, which is April 1, we had to do a bunch of rigmaroling, so I'm trying to get ahead of the game. They don't amount to much, out of 247 adjustments, only comes to $4,400. Small ones, there's no really big ones, and you can see that we're gonna have a clerk, she wants to read these so they get in the minutes. And you can see where the money was taken out of what account, which you'll read, which is our legal account.
Right. We made, for deputy treasurer, we had to make amendment of 566. That'll be account 101-253-702. We also had to in mechanical inspector, which is 101-171-823. Had to bring it up to $1,141. For our office telephone, 101-101-853, $300. The building mileage, that's for all of our building inspectors, 101-371-860 was $600. For our publishing, 101-101-900 was $400. And for our contracted maintenance, and what that is for the maintenance of our computers and stuff like that we have to pay, that was $300. And then for office hall of maintenance, that for anything that we have to have repaired, that was $1,121. And it came to a total of $4,428. Like I said, I am taking out attorney fees. That's where it'll come from. Because we have money left over.
That's wonderful.
And that's our budget amendments.
Fewer attorney fees this
Oh,
year.
yes.
Yeah, we need to,
And I'll make a motion that we accept and adopt the budget amendments in the total of $4,428.
I'll support.
Moved and supported to make the budget adjustments as outlined by the clerk in the amount of $4,428. And some of these are a little dependent on the building projects. When you get into inspectors, if you get more inspecting, the cost goes up. I mean, people pay more for the permit, but the inspector makes more money, so then you're low. And Pat mentioned the maintenance agreements, and we have 2 computer things, one for the treasurer, one for the taxes. We have one for the financial and the payroll. We have the copier. We have computer support. They add up. So considering the whole year, this isn't bad. There may be a few more little bitty ones at the end, but we're hoping to come out nice and even. And that's about it. So if there's no other discussion, we'll call for a roll call vote, please.
Okay, we'll start with Colleen,
Yes?
Bill,
All right,
me, yes. Joe,
Oh, Dan.
and Dan.
Yes.
Yes.
okay, motion carries. The next item is payment of the bills.
Any questions on the bill?
I make a motion that the bills be paid for the February 11, 2014 meeting.
Support.
Moved and supported to approve paying of the bills. Any discussion? A roll call vote, please.
Okey-doke. Dan,
Yes.
Joe,
Yes.
me, yes. Bill,
How about aye?
and Colleen.
Yes.
Okay. Moving on, citizens' comments. We have one citizen in attendance,
No comment.
no comment.
You're not gonna spice it up, eh?
No.
The state we only get constitutional revenue sharing, right? They said the state, we don't, the statutory is long gone, right?
Yeah.
I like where they throw in Lansing, how they have a surplus and balance. And I tell people, yeah, on the backs of the local communities.
You're right.
Well, what did I think I just glanced at it and didn't read the story yet. It's in the paper today, or what, that the governor's hoping to increase the revenue sharing to all units, so
So,
let's hope.
yes.
Just a couple things. Don't forget, the 25th. Hang on, you wanna go first? Go. The 25th of February, which is 2 weeks from tonight, there's a special election for those living in the East China School Districts and for those in the Anchor Bay School District. Anyone living in Casco that's in either one of those districts gets to vote here, Casco Township Hall. They're both special elections. One is for RISA and the other is for Anchor Bay Schools. You'll be getting your property assessment within a matter of 3 or 4 days. Our township newsletter is in there, which outlines the election pretty well, so you know what's going on. And if you have a concern about paying taxes, then you may want to come and vote. So that's about it for the election. We did get a thing today in the mail. There's going to be a workshop in county planning the end of March. They have 4 topics. I don't remember them all. One is medical marijuana, which seems to draw a lot of people, so they always throw that in there. And 3 other ones. A couple things coming up probably next month. We have to upgrade the software in assessing and taxes with BS&A. That's going to cost us a little bit over $6,000. We also have to switch 3 computers over to Windows, at least 7, probably 8. So that's $150 each for that.
That's not bad.
And that's about it, I guess. So, but it's gonna cost some money for all the upgrades on the computers. And we have to do the Windows because the old one is not gonna be unprotected after April.
Right.
And the BS&A, it's getting to a point where it's almost you have to have. We've been getting by. Some people have had it 5 years, but they keep making things more integrated to it that it really puts the assessing to a hardship to use it the way it is, and one of these days they're gonna mandate it anyway.
We have good security software on Windows.
Yeah, we got it through our network computer guys.
We'll be approving our network computer support next
Yes.
month also. We did get a price from them, it's the same as last year, which is $3,000. I did not get a number of visits he made this year
We
yet.
had a lot more this year.
But I have asked some of the neighboring townships, and it's much cheaper than what most of them are paying.
You like them?
Yeah.
Well, he helps you out. He helps you out.
Yeah.
And so I have no complaints there. And so that'll be coming up next month also. That's about all I have right now. Anybody else have anything?
Is, when Shelley goes out and does her duties, has she been being treated well? I mean,
She doesn't go by herself,
She
she
doesn't
takes
go.
Bill.
Well, but 99% of the time, she can just take photos from the road
Right.
if it's a building.
Yeah, she
So-
doesn't go.
We haven't had anything like the
Dog,
first incident.
I just don't like bullies there.
I know,
I
I
know.
know.
But I go with her. We went and talked. We talked to a couple people, but most of them she can just get with her camera.
Right.
So. Anybody else have anything?
Motion to adjourn?
Support.
Moved and supported to adjourn. All those in favor?
Aye.
Stand adjourned.